Nobody move a muscle. Just stay calm and the Onyx will leave. Boing! What? I hit the Onyx! You bonehead! Later, Turtonator is unable to battle, which means Brock is the winner. Who's the bonehead now? Hello everyone, Trey Man 1 here, and we're back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review. And today, guys, we're talking about both episode 42 and 43. Guys, I know there's a new intro. It's the same intro, but it's only like still, it's not moving. And the reason for that is because YouTube got rid of their old editing system, and their old editing system was the way that I used to put the intro in. So now I basically gotta use this way. But hopefully they add a new editing system in where I can put the intro back in the channel, or just some way. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, that's gonna be how the intro is. I might do a few changes up to it, make it more interesting, like for you guys. So yeah, but we'll see. But let's get into the review. Episode 42 was an amazing episode. It was a continuity. It was just a whole bunch of continuity there. From Ash, Mallow, and Lily talking about the Tauros, to Muck returning, the Bulbasaur, Turtle Corphish, the Squirtle Squad, and Ash's Squirtle, and possibly even Ash's Pidgeot. I really enjoyed all these references of the old Pokemon that we got to see in this episode. It was amazing. This episode was more like just good old times. It was the classics. We even got to see Jigglypuff in this episode, and Jigglypuff is still Jigglypuff. I was glad to see Jigglypuff in this episode. Overall, it was good to see Misty and Brock return. Ash got off the plane. He saw Misty and Brock. Well, he saw Brock. He was running to give Brock a hug, and Brock did the classic go for the ladies thing. And I was like, this is the same old Misty and Brock. And I really was glad that, like, Misty pulled the ear and stuff. That was really cool to see. There were many callbacks in this episode. From Larvitar to Charizard to Bye Bye Butterfree to the Bulbasaur episode to even their departure. And man, I have to say, it looks really good in this art style, like an updated version of these scenes. It looks really amazing. And yeah, it was so nice to see those scenes again from Ash, Misty, and Brock's old journeys. Team Rocket recited the original motto in this episode. It was so cool seeing Jesse going, "Prepare for trouble, James, make it double." Like, I can't wait to see how that scene is acted out in the dub. Oh man, it was really good to see the original intro back again. Even with it was still really cool to see the original intro. And the classic Ash, Misty, and Brock versus Team Rocket. Team Rocket, I guess you could say blasted off, but not in the regular blast off way. What happens is Beware jumps out of a plane, picks them up, and basically blasts off like a rocket. So yeah, I guess you could say they blasted off again. Yeah, it was really cool seeing Team Rocket back here. And Beware can do anything. Beware freaking flew from Alola to Kanto, like how? And ran all the way back to Alola, like, goodness gracious. This Beware is crazy, man. I can't wait to see more scenes from Beware in the future. Ash flipping the hat back was another great callback. And the back screen, like the little back screens that they use, like they stopped using those after X and Y, and they don't use them in Sun and Moon either. But they brought these back screens back just for this episode, and I was like, wow, it's good to see. Like, I prefer this animation of Sun and Moon and X and Y where there's no back screens, but just for these episodes, I was okay with them because it was a reference to the original series, how they used to always use these in the backgrounds, and that was really cool to see. It was really cool to see all of the companions interact with each other, even both Professor Oaks, when they were handshaking each other. I really enjoyed the interactions between Ash, Misty, Brock, Misty and Lana, Lily and Brock, and Keowee and Brock, the Marowak. Marowak was the MVP of this episode. Freaking, there was an Onyx attacking them, and you guys, as you guys seen in the skip earlier, I kind of reacted it with a little more fun to it. I love that scene where Marowak just throws the bone at Onyx. Everybody's like, no! He's like, Brock! Like he's so happy that he did it. Oh man, Marowak was a great addition to this episode, and I was glad that it had so many comedy scenes to it. The comedy in this episode was pretty good. Overall, it was mostly just from like nostalgia. The main action comes to the next episode. Of course, this episode was a great episode, and I do recommend you guys check this episode out. It was a great episode. Now, nothing will beat the Litten episode, though. Nothing will beat the Litten episode. The next episode after this came really close to it, but I don't think it's gonna beat it. But let's get into episode 43. At the end of episode 42, they head to Misty's gym in Cerulean City, and Ash is having so much confidence in the scene where he's ready to have his battle, because all of the companions are going to have a battle. We see Misty going against Mallow and Lana with her Psyduck. Yes, we see Psyduck again. We ain't only see Psyduck again. We seen Geodude, we seen Staryu, we seen Crobat, we seen Steelix and Gyarados. All of these Pokemon that we get to see were very nice, and sadly we didn't see Kurogunk pull the like punching Brock and stuff, but it's alright. This was more of a Gen 1 type of style, and that was really cool. The first person to have a single battle with Brock. Well, first off, Lily and Sophocles battled with Brock, but they didn't really have a full-on battle, like same with Lana and Mallow. But the first person to have a full 1v1 battle was Keowee versus Brock. Keowee went in with his Turtonator, and Brock went in with his Steelix. I love the way that Brock used the Gyro Ball as one of those counter shields that Ash used to use back in the Sinnoh region. That was a really cool touch that they did there. Bringing that back, I was really enjoying that scene a lot. Brock has gotten a lot stronger since we last seen him, especially now that he has Mega Evolution. That's right, Brock has a Mega Stone and a for both him and Steelix. He takes off his shirt and does the pose of, like he does in his sprite in the original games. And I was like, wow, that was really cool to see Brock do the old pose. And Brock Mega Evolves Steelix. Keowee is a really strong trainer, but he still can't defeat Brock since this is his first gym battle. He was nervous, his first battle against a Mega Evolution. He thought the only thing he could do was the Z move to help him. But nope, the Z move did not do too much on Steelix, and Steelix ended up winning the battle. The next battle is between Ash and Misty. And man, this was a great battle. I really enjoyed the animation in this battle. Ash is going in with his Pikachu, Misty going in with Mega Gyarados. And they had a good battle. Misty had used most of the battlefield because she filled it up with water since it was her gym. And they had a good battle. Pikachu got some good hits in until Gyarados Mega Evolved. Then when it Mega Evolved, it became a beast. I was like, oh my goodness, it almost ate Pikachu. Pikachu had a hard time at first because it had so little land compared to Gyarados' big battlefield. But Pikachu held his own in this battle. Pikachu landed some great attacks in this battle, and I was like, oh man. Pikachu going in with Iron Tail, Quick Attack, Thunderbolt, and even his Z move. Pikachu was doing really good compared to Mega Gyarados because even though Mega Gyarados had the advantage, Ash still had a strategy. When Misty had Mega Gyarados use this Hurricane, Whirlpool, Rain Dance combo, Ash used Pikachu's strategy where he would use Thunderbolt and have Pikachu jump off of the electricity to get out of the hurricane. I was like, oh my goodness, this is Ash is still Ash, man, coming up with these amazing strategies. Like, I almost forgot to mention, similar to Brock, Misty also did her sprite pose. She didn't have the swimsuit on in this episode, but in the previous episode, she had her Gen 1 swimsuit. So that was cool that they referenced that as well. But yeah, when Misty Mega Evolves, she uses her pose as well. And I was like, man, that was amazing to see these two going in with their Mega poses. I almost said Z poses. The battle is won with Ash and Pikachu going in with Gigavolt Havoc on Mega Gyarados. And it destroys the battlefield. I was like, goodness gracious. And giving Ash the win over Misty. Mega Gyarados was pretty strong and it was way bigger than Pikachu. But Ash and Pikachu found the strategy. And I like that. Pikachu is still like Ash's main Pokemon. Pikachu is still good at battling. From Kanto through Alola, Pikachu's used all his strategies that he's learned in these battles. And I'm loving that about Pikachu in this series. He's showing that he's like really, he's a really great battler. After the group is given gym badges, Keowee mentions that he is planning on building a league in Alola, and that Alolan Oak will help him make the badges. So I wonder if this means that not only will Keowee be building a league, but will he make gyms, or will the total Pokemon have badges? We just know that there will be badges and a league in Sun and Moon. It would be really cool if he had gave the trial captains badges to give to the trainers. I can see this is foreshadowing of Keowee, Softcleese, Mallow, Lana becoming trial captains. That would be really cool if they actually became trial captains and were given gym badges to give to trainers for completing the totem battle. Plus, Ash is getting this new Z ring, so he could go back through Melee. He could go back through Akala, take on those challenges there, and get the Z and get the badges, because with the new Z Crystal, I'm pretty sure that there'll be new Z moves as well. So we'll just have to see what will happen there with Ash and this new Z Crystal. Overall, there were many nice shipping references in this episode between Ash and Misty. From when Misty was like, "Can I have the ring?" Basically, like, you know, it was a little joke saying like, "Can she have a ring?" Like, as in she wanted to marry Ash. And even earlier when they were doing the battle, how they were both like, Misty was like, "How does the Mega Stone look on me?" And even to the point where they were having their battle, after their battle, and Ash won, and Misty started taunting Ash, and Brock had to break it up. It was like the classic. It was like the good old days, and I really enjoyed these scenes a lot between Ash and Misty. We see Oshawott here in the airport as well, which I really want to believe is Ash's Oshawott, because I really wanted to see Ash have his Oshawott in this episode. I really don't think it is, though, because it looks like it's grabbing onto a trainer. Knowing Oshawott, it could have followed some female Pokemon off and got lost. And maybe that's why Oshawott's grabbing this trainer's leg, because it's asking for directions. Maybe, I don't know, because you see he's not looking in Ash's direction, so he probably doesn't even notice him. I don't know. It could be Ash's Oshawott. It might not be. We don't know. It could have been, though. But overall, this scene is very important because two performers from X and Y are actually seen here. A trainer with a Scraggy and a trainer with a Glaceon. I was shocked to see that they actually returned. It was amazing seeing these trainers back, and that was pretty cool. Overall, these special 2 episodes were amazing. I was glad to see that Ash went back to Kanto and interacted with the original trio. It was really cool seeing Ash, Misty, and Brock back together. And interesting enough, Jigglypuff is going to Alola, so we will see Jigglypuff again. I wonder what will happen. I wonder will this be any foreshadow that Misty and Brock will return too, because Ash asked Misty and Brock to come to Alola sometimes, and they said they will come visit him. So yeah, maybe when they come back, Jigglypuff's like, "I'm here too," and they're like, "Oh no." But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the interactions between these three. It was good seeing them together again. And yeah, I really enjoyed these episodes. I recommend that you guys go check these episodes out. You probably already have, because I'm really late on this review. These episodes came out 2 weeks ago, but if you haven't, then you guys gotta go check them out. These are really great episodes. We tried doing the review already as a collab between me, Goggle Masters, and Tiny Wars. By the way, go check those guys' channels out. They make really good Pokemon content. But sadly, the video got messed up. So yeah. But yeah, here we are doing it. I'm doing it this time. So yeah. We'll try to do a collab over the Lucamine episode, which comes out on Thursday. So yeah, we'll see about that. But in the comment section down below, let me know what were your thoughts on Misty and Brock returning and all of the mini references that happened. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. Treyman1, peace out. I forgot to mention, but we also get to see Misty's sisters and Brock's siblings as well. Brock's siblings are at the gym and Misty's sisters are on vacation. So yeah, that was a nice touch that we got to see those two again. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Treyman1, peace out.